In outer space, there is only one sound which can be heard.
Stargate for the Atari 2600. This is a sequel to Defender. It came out about a year after Defender did. It's absolutely incredible arcade game. I can't play it worth a darn, but it is very enjoyable for me to play in the arcade. One of the things I like about it is it introduced a couple more gameplay mechanics. You have an invisible button now, which turns your ship invisible. You can still fire, maneuver, but the enemies can't shoot you and you can't get hit. But it only lasts for a short amount of time. You also have another gameplay feature which is called the Stargate. And that's a little square box within a box that you'll see on the screen. And if you fly into it, if you have an astronaut being kidnapped by a lander, you'll warp to where that kidnapping is occurring so you can try to save the astronaut. That's a really cool gameplay mechanic. Of course, they've added more enemies for you to battle. So there's a lot more going on in this game than there was in the original Defender. Now, I love the original Defender game. I play it quite often in emulation. And I play Stargate every once in a while. I've not seen it in an actual arcade in quite some time, but it's one I will stop and play if I see it out in my travels. Even though I can't play it worth a darn because my video game skills are not all that great, as you can see in the video that's playing right now. Anyway, we're going to be talking about the 2600 version. Now, when this came out around 84 or so, I wasn't really into collecting Atari 2600 games at that time. I was more into my Atari home computer and also, of course, my car, going out meeting my friends on Friday and Saturday nights and running up and down the main drag in the hometown I was in. We used to go in there and park along the side of the road, and we'd all meet up and hang out, eat McDonald's or Hardee's and talk, and honk at the chicks driving by, all kinds of stuff. A lot of fun back in the days doing that, but that's a story for another time. I don't want to get off subject here. Maybe I'll talk about one of my videos, rambling videos or something in the future. But anyway, we talk about Stargate. Now, this is not my original. This one I think I picked up from Matt's Game Exchange. I don't remember exactly where I got this. I do see that someone did pay $5.99 for it from KB, so this evidently was probably on sale back in '86 or so. I do remember seeing Atari 2600 cartridges going for 99 cents in closeout sales and things like that back in the day. And hindsight's 20/20. I should have bought every frickin' 2600 game I could see for 99 cents back then, because a lot of them are hard to find now. But oh well, for example, I remember seeing a Mr. Deuce Castle, Parker Brothers in the box for 99 cents, and a bunch of other ones that are very rare right now. But anyway, hindsight's 20/20, and I'm rambling again. Anyway, Stargate, cool game for the 2600. I love the box art on here. Got some really great graphics on the back, on the front of the box. I've always liked the artwork that Atari did for their games. Of course, on the side you see the Stargate little logo there, little ship. On the back gives you a nice representation of what the game screen looks like, and it's very representative. So they're not trying to pull the wool over your eyes with that game screen. Stargate is the best 2600 video game Atari has ever done. Video Games Magazine. I remember reading about this game in Video Games Magazine. It's one of the reasons why I went out and picked it up later on. Anyway, you use 2 joystick controllers. Now, you got to be a contortionist to play this game. It takes 2 joystick controllers. Use the one controller to control your direction, up and down, left and right, and your fire button. And the other controller controls the smart bomb, the hyperspace, and the invisible ray, and the invisible capability. So while you're playing the game, you got to grab the other joystick and do something when you want to activate it. It's kind of cumbersome. I remember I used to put my other joystick on the floor and use my feet to push the smart bomb button with my big toe, that kind of thing. It kind of worked. I eventually built myself my own custom controller for my 2600 just to play this game. At the time, I was helping, repair arcade games and things like that at my local arcade, and I got some arcade buttons and made myself a nice little wooden box and got me a couple of 2600 controllers, stripped them down and wired them all up, and it worked really well. It was a pretty cool controller that I made for it. Anyway, I'm rambling again. Programmed by Bill Aspromonte. Computer graphics by Bill Aspromonte. Audio by Andrew Fuchs. Pretty cool. I like that Atari, towards the end, started giving the programmers credit for the games they're doing. Back in the day, Atari didn't do that, which led to the rise of Activision. And they decided, well, no, we better give our programmers credit so we can try to retain our programmers and don't defect over to Activision or somewhere else. Anyway, there was a box variation to this due to licensing issues, I think. They released it in a red box later on called Defender 2. And basically has the same artwork, but it's been flipped, but you can see more of the artwork. Like on here, you can actually see the entire astronaut, where it's kind of abbreviated here. We have a little sticker on this box which talks about the Atari Advantage, collect games, win prizes, see inside for details. I'm not going to open this up because it's still sealed. Don't need it opened up. But at least you can see there was a different version of it released later on in the red box series. Anyway, game cartridge. Full color label, oh yeah, love that. This is actually in really good shape. The Stargate label on the end, pretty awesome. And then we have the full color manual. Awesome. It's a trifold. So first, the best brains in the world design a super spaceship to defend your planet against evil aliens who lusted to conquer it. But the marauders kept coming. Your new secret weapon? Stargate! A powerful stellar gateway to the universe. It's the only hope for your beleaguered planet. Once again, you take to the skies in your ship, now fortified with the mysterious cloaking compound, Inviso. With the help of Stargate, maybe, just maybe, you can save the last humanoids and wipe out the aliens forever. Spoiler, you don't. You can't win this game. You end up dying. We have a whole host of enemies in here. Some of them are actually new to the game franchise. Of course, we have our regular landers. Those are from Defender. We have our mutants, which, once they absorb a astronaut, they turn into one of those. Here's something new. Yelabian space guppies are mindless puppets, but they'll home in and destroy you if you're not careful. Then we have fire bombers. Of course, here's the bobs. We have swarmers, dynamos, baiters, which are those little UFO guys from Defender. We have Freds. Then we have Munchies. Kind of weird enemies, like little evil Pac-Men running around. As I was talking earlier, you gotta use 2 joysticks, or make yourself a custom controller, or get a controller. I think they made controllers for this game. I'm not 100% sure. I guess I should have researched that before I made the video. If you know if they made special controllers, aftermarket controllers for games like this, put a note down below for me. I'll comment down below. Rescue the humanoids, save your planet. Then we have some additional mission instructions in the back. So after attack wave 5 and every 10th attack wave, you'll have the Alibian dogfight, where the only aliens you'll fight are the Alibian space guppies, the pods, and dynamos. So you got kind of like a little boss screen thing going on here. Pretty awesome. Anyway, that's enough yakking. Let's go blast some space guppies. Right. That's a pretty cool intro screen. Anyway, here we go. At least we have auto fire. That helps. Uh-oh. Oh, I killed my astronaut. Oh, there's another one. Oh! There we go. Yeah, take that. Go in the Stargate. Whoop. Attack wave 1 completed. Oh, space guppies. Oh, don't run into them. Ah! Oh, I got some guy being kidnapped. Catch him! Oh, don't shoot your guy. Let's smart bomb him. Try the invisible beam. That's kind of cool. You'd be invisible and not get destroyed. Rats. Yeah. Willie's not too good at playing this game. But I really enjoy it. I mean, the programmer did a really good job on this translation. It is really a really good version of Stargate for the 2600. Now, I like Defender on the 2600, but I tend to like this one more. Game over. 8550. Really? Let's see if I get. See if I at least beat my. See if I get to 10,000 points at least. Keep an eye on that scanner. And don't shoot your astronauts. I would have smart bomb them. Someone's getting kidnapped. Oh! I shot my astronaut. Catch him! Oh. Whew. Well, he didn't fall very far, so we're good. Oh, yeah. Bonus points. Aw, man. Someone's being kidnapped. Save him. Ah. Didn't quite make it. He goes splat. There, I got him. Ah. Oh, yeah. Come on. Break 10,000 points, Willie. Ooh. The sound effects are really cool in this game. I hate those swarmers. Even from the original Defender game. Those little tiny UFOs. They're very annoying. Hey, at least I broke 10,000 points. There we go. Another ship. Go, get him, get him, get him. Yeah. Attack wave 3. I'm going to try using my hyperspace yet. Ooh. I probably should have. Oh, get him. There we go. Uh-oh. Try my astronaut. Oh, more of them dang swarmers. Oh, no, you don't. Ooh, a munchie. Whoa. Oh, he munched me. Use my Viso. And probably die. Well, 19,050. Okay, let's play one more game. One more game. we'll pack it in. I like this game a lot. It's a lot of fun. It is a very well done game. Now, if you get yourself a custom controller made to play it, it's even more enjoyable. It's a little hard to play using 2 joysticks unless you're very well coordinated, which I am not. Oops. But if you have a custom controller, this game is actually quite enjoyable. Oh, there he is. I don't think I'll make it to the boss screen, the battle screen. That's after level 5, if I remember right. I can't even get that high. Oh. And Willie died again. But you get a good gist of the game. You know, there's people out there who can play this game a lot better than I can. You're going to see some of the upper levels. I think Phil, the No Swear Gamer, did a video on this. And he's really good at playing these kind of games. So if you want to see higher levels, go look up his video. Give it a gander. Ooh, 200 points per astronaut. Ah! I should use a smart bomb. Well, at least at one time I broke, 10,000 points. That's something at least. Anyway, that's Stargate on the Atari 2600. Another really great arcade translation to one of my beloved home consoles from the late 70s. As always, everyone, thanks for watching.